The final step in overcoming the past is we need to rewire your brain to allow those memories to just fade into the past and to fade into the background where they belong, so that ultimately they just feel like a distant memory, almost like a lifetime ago. Now, how do you memorize your telephone number? Obviously, you repeat it over and over and over again. Now, what happens if you change your telephone number? Then after a while, it becomes more and more difficult to remember your original phone number. And for some people, they can't even remember it anymore. Now, when we constantly remind ourselves of a particular memory, when we run it through our brains over and over and over again, what happens is that the emotions attached to that memory, it's very easy to amplify those emotions and to access those emotions rapidly and powerfully. And what it means is that because those emotions and that memory is now so easily, readily accessible, it becomes so easy to get triggered into that memory in the future over and over again and again and again. And so what we need is to exercise the mental discipline to notice when we're about to go into those memories and immediately nip it in the bud and redirect our focus. And the easiest way to do this is to focus on the present and the future, because people who struggle to overcome the past, by definition, spend a disproportionate amount of time in their minds in the past. So we need to redirect to the present and to the future. Now, you are never going to give yourself permission to do this if you haven't done the first steps that we've already covered. If you don't do those first steps, you're going to constantly obsess and find it very difficult to let go of those memories. You're going to constantly run them through your brain over and over and over again. But once you do fully commit to this process of redirecting your focus and exercising that mental discipline of what you focus on, you'll be amazed at how quickly your brain starts to rewire, how quickly those memories do start to fade into the background, at which point you start experiencing more and more emotional freedom. Eventually it starts to snowball, and very quickly you have your life back.